Excuse me. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh.
I'm Drea.
I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
And welcome to the next part of our D&D Livestream. Oh, no. Sneeze.
Well
Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Brad, where are we?
We made friends with the golem. Stole a bunch of stuff from a priest. And
An
then,
evil priest.
It sounds bad when you say it like that.
I'm glad you're noticing the theme. And then Strider told us to go to the foreign country and make friends there.
Okay.
Well, that didn't sound bad. What happened? Did you get bored?
Well, he is encouraging us to become traders, so there's that.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Specifically, we're going over there because we heard a conspiracy.
These Bane people are stoking the fires of war to use for their advantage to resurrect their avatar or some such garbage. So we better figure out what that business is about and stop it.
Stop your naughty business.
We have a very vague letter about like summits and
Sacrifices.
and resurrections, and like if the thing doesn't work, do the other thing.
Yeah, it talked about sowing seeds and stuff, and like nothing specific was said.
Farming, agriculture, I think.
Oh, I just noticed that our purple blood smears were still all over the map.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Squish. Anyway,
That was hilarious.
right now we're on our way to Fort Katydid.
Calterde.
Fort
That.
Cantard.
Calterde.
Altair Day.
Fort Caldera.
Josh is like, I hate you.
Why do I...
Anyway, we're on our way to a fort, which
Fort
is on the border.
Fort Letherseer.
Leaf trousers?
That's basically what I said.
They're kind of independent right now because apparently a lot of fighting's been done there, and they're just like, no, we're protecting ourselves now, and
We're tired of this.
we're tired of this war. So we're gonna hopefully cross the border there.
Okay.
And
Well-
we're hopefully learn a thing or two.
What is in my nose? Sorry. Oof. Okay. So, a couple of days out from your journey, as you guys are traveling around, I don't know if you quite recall, but the last time you traveled through the forest, there was talk of the creatures within or what have you being riled up, as it were.
Yes.
This becomes even more apparent as you guys are running the road along the forest, and the trees start to crash down around you. As a particular log falls right in your path. And the culprit as to why it fell is made plainly obvious, as there is an ogre off to the side of the road, with a goblin sitting on top of his head, going...
Didn't we do this already?
Yes.
They seem to have upgraded. Last time they had wolves.
Yeah.
This looks pretty familiar. Oh well, spear. Shall we give them the chance to surrender? Let's
Do
try
they know
it.
how?
Let's try it.
Do you speak their language?
They might surprise us. Waves with the spear. Out of the way, please. Prefer not to hurt you.
I take off my hat and wave.
Danny, are you helping or hindering my efforts? I'm in front of him, so I can't see what he's doing. Danny, are you helping or hindering my efforts?
Definitely helping.
You took your hat off, didn't you?
That's a help.
Alright. Let me see if I have these right here. Leia, what's your armor class?
Lightsaber negotiations it is. 17.
Drea.
15.
Bradley.
14. Because I cast mage armor.
I suddenly missed my other character.
I know, right? Like, where's my 19 armor class?
Yeah, where's Ami with her 19?
Yeah, where are your other 9 levels is the real question.
Yeah.
And her summonable weapon. Oh well.
That's a lot of dice. Okay, so let's see here. That's a hit. That's a hit. That's a miss.
So what did I say
That's a miss.
before? We'd prefer not to hurt you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh, that seems to have changed. So as you're shouting at the goblin up to on top of the ogre and saying, "We prefer not to hurt you," an arrow comes out of the woods and strikes both Rennie and Jezerin.
Thunk. Preference changed.
Son of a bitch. Jezerin, you take 8.
Ow.
Rennie, you take 6.
Nope.
Flap, flap.
I
And you get
definitely
one
want
right
to
by
hurt
your
them now.
So does Drawer. Oi!
I'm glad we've managed to establish that.
Would you like to roll initiative now?
It was worth a try.
Oh,
Wow.
Going last.
Different game world. These goblins cannot be reasoned with. Okay, let's see here. Red.
One of our techs tries to untangle my sister from all the wires. How did you do that?
Well, no, they're just...
Did you miss the part before where she was dancing around and pirouetting and such?
Clearly. Initiatives.
21?
21. Dre.
4.
Brad.
13.
13.
Oh, no, wait. Sorry. Wrong thing. 6.
Well, you don't go last.
Go me.
Yay!
Boy. Well, with his modifier, Jark got a 1.
How? Is this a negative dex?
Yeah.
We could have a 0.
And then there's an 11. Okay. Now, this has been established before. Jark is not a graceful person. All right, Leah, you're up. So arrows came out of the woods, and you have an ogre in front of you with a goblin riding it.
Well, as that's the only thing remotely in reach, I guess I go try and deal with that strange problem.
Okay. Hi, Buttface.
Now the real question is, stab the goblin off of his head and piss off the ogre, or stab the ogre and piss off the... Should probably piss off the goblin, huh?
Is the goblin wearing anything distinct or indicating that he's anything other than just a regular goblin?
What is she?
She's like, ooh, it's in the trash, mine! No.
Yeah, you might be able to reach him.
Oh, the goblin?
Yeah.
In answer to Brad's question, there's nothing indicating that he...
Is he special in any way?
Besides riding the ogre.
He seems to be wearing slightly better armor than you've seen on previous goblins.
Okay, armor is a good sign.
That means we probably want to... Well, we can't question him. Nobody speaks goblin.
Nope.
Oh, wait. I remember who speaks goblin. Drea speaks goblin. Do you remember this?
No, she
Yes.
spoke 4 goblins.
She does a goblin impression.
She does a goblin impression. Well, let's start with the ogre so that Drea has maximum chance to voice our goblins for us.
Oh, I miss Drea the goblin.
Oh, okay.
Noted.
This is the biggest target. I mean, I don't know what's in the trees, but ogres don't really climb trees that I'm aware of. So,
Ogres are big.
let's attempt distracting strike.
Ooh, we have new people on the chat.
And what does that do?
What that will do, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to attempt to disarm the target. Oh, sorry, wrong one. 1 superiority die to distract the creature, giving your allies an opening. Basically, the next person that attacks that target gets a 1d8
Okay.
additional damage. I add the 1d8, and then the next attack roll against the target has advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so 16 plus 5 is 21.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. Ew,
Ogres don't have a great armor class.
that's awesome.
Just have a bunch of HP.
Oh, it was actually more than that, but whatever. Where's my d12?
Do you want the book, by the way, Dre, if I'm looking at spells? Or are you alright? Okay, just making sure.
I have the website you directed me to.
Yay. 12 damage. Do I add my strength to that? Yes.
If you're rolling
Yeah.
damage, yeah, you always roll straight.
Okay.
If you're using a spear
17 damage.
and not throwing it.
Yeah, it should on your damage
does.
line. It should say
Excuse me.
Okay.
17 damage stab.
You shank the ogre with your spear, and it's and rather unhappy with you stabbing it. As you do.
But I like the stab is like up in its shoulder. Like I don't know who's going to attack next, but they're all behind me and to the left, let's say. So the attack is kind of drawing his visions up and to the right,
Back. And to the
allowing you to or somebody to shoot him harder.
left. All right, Brad, you're up.
Can I see where the arrows came from? Mm-hmm. They just okay.
Give me, or what's your 1 sec? Give me a perception roll.
Of course, 6.
Nope.
Yeah.
They're too shaded, and it'd be a good guess to think that
far.
there's probably goblins, and they're not very big. So
Okay, well that's annoying. Guess we'll deal with them later. In the meantime, I do like the idea of advantage, so let's have some searing scorching ray.
fire for his face.
He deserves it.
Yep.
Did he? Did he really?
Yes.
He hadn't done anything.
I'm sure he has nothing to do with those guys behind him. Man, I'm glad I have advantage.
You're welcome. Fighters for life.
Well, here's hoping a 13 works.
Huh, that's it.
All right, good.
Ogre's got.
Silver, were
crap
you
armor
indicating
class.
something? Because if so, my chat isn't refreshing.
I believe we have new people. That's all I wanted to say.
Hello. Welcome to battle.
Yes.
Oh, wait, what did the goblin do when I stabbed the ogre?
Held on for dear life.
And
And
All right, 7 damage.
Okay.
the return of Drea the Goblin.
No, stay up. That's definitely gonna hit
I love Jerry the goblin.
for 6 damage,
Okay.
and that's also definitely gonna hit for 7.
So what does this look like, Brad?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a 2nd level spell.
And what?
That
what
can multi-target. So this was Scorching Ray. So, as is Daniel's wont, he grabs spears of fire out of his own hair and hurls them one after the other at the ogre. The first one nearly missed, but luckily
I distracted the ogre.
You kept him busy. So. Yeah, I rolled a 1 on that first one.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So now, Goblin, the sad goblin's ogre, is getting
He is very much
fire
on fire.
spears.
Oh, he's torched.
He's on the
Is the
lot of
goblin
fire.
afraid of fire? He's like, I don't know. I'm looking up my spell right
He's
now.
doing a thing.
All right. Well, it is. Yep. It's their turn.
It burns! Stupid humans.
Okay. Well, you are target number 1 for ogre.
Of course I am.
Ogre's bringing the club down on you because he's got a big club, of course.
Hulk smash.
Oh yes, Hulk did smash.
Oh, sorry. Can I add one more thing to my turn? I am hiding behind our wagon.
Okay.
I don't want to get shot at.
Stab. Sorry.
And fuck this. Done with arrows.
I'm little. This is easy.
Okay, so Hulk smashed for 21 points of damage.
Damn, son.
Hulk smash.
Well, we'll say that brought her down on one knee.
Yeah, take it, bitch.
Luckily, I don't understand Goblin. Those would be
Well,
fighting
I'm going to give
words.
you
We're already fighting.
Fighting harder
partial
words.
cover. Where is that? I know that gives you an armor class bonus. I'm trying to think of what it is.
Does it? Does it just give attackers disadvantage?
No. I remember seeing this. This was a...
I can look it up. You can
Where
do
did
your
I see?
thing.
Well, it's... Oh, here it is. Okay, so... Wow, okay, yeah, you get a lot of bonus.
Why is it so far away
So-
from me? Hold this.
I don't know.
Because normally you're hidden from the archers, but since the goblin's up on top of an ogre, he can still kind of see you.
Flower.
Okay.
So he's going to throw a javelin at you. Although he,
You
yeah,
probably should
not a
have
great.
gotten little table at a judge's
see here.
office and put it there.
Yeah, your armor class is effectively 19 right now,
Next time.
That's decent.
and
Delicious.
but he still hits you.
That's,
That crap.
Sorry, it's on the plus side. It's mainly it hit the side of the cart, and then like the piece of wood that it hit smacked you in the head, so it only did 2 points of damage.
okay.
Bap! Ow, damn it.
Ow.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
A lot of d20s. What's happening here?
There are 4 archers.
Oh, screw those guys.
Yeah, I tried to find them, but they are apparently invisible, completely impossible to see. Had nothing to do with
Dense,
the 2
dense
that,
foliage.
has nothing to do with the 2 that I rolled.
No, not at all. Okay, and this time, Drorik gets flapped for 3 points of damage. Oi! I think I'm going to have to flush out the trees.
If you see them, let me know.
I have something for that. Don't advance yet.
Okay. Boop. Alrighty, so that would be you. Dre, you're up.
Yay! Let's see. Yep. I can move and cast, right?
5 feet, right?
No, you're
she
full
can
move.
just move.
Oh, is it full move? Okay. Sorry. What do I know?
Okay.
Sorry. Pathfinder got it in my head for a second.
Okay. I want to go towards the forest,
Okay.
so I want to make sure they're behind me.
Attacking the forest.
I'm pointing towards where there are shitty archers.
Okay. You can
We're
roll
in-
perception if you want.
Okay. Where are the shitty archers? Oh, that's an 18. So.
Oh, yeah, you see him. Yeah, you can see the goblin archers in the woods. There's 4 of them.
Okay.
And they're just like dotted amongst the shrubbery and stuff like that. So, from the casual glance, you wouldn't be able to see them, but now that
Right.
you're actually looking for them.
How far away are they?
They're just off the side of the road.
Okay. And how far apart are they?
About 5 or 6 feet each.
Okay. How many could I get in 15 feet?
Focus on the middle one, let's say 3.
Okay. We're
How
going to
lovely.
thunder wave at the middle one.
Okay.
What is that? How does that work? Is that just like
It's a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw.
let's start with that.
Wait, from a 15-foot cube?
Yeah, starting from me. That's why I wanted to make sure that these two were behind me.
Oh, I think you have to be like on top of them then.
No.
No, originating from
She is at
me.
the edge of the cube. and it
Oh,
goes
I
out
see.
from her.
Okay.
It is a wave of force
Yeah.
moving out from her.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's not centered at me.
Because, hey, what do you know? I have that spell too.
Hey.
You guys basically have the same spells.
No. I have a lot more. Also, she
Yes.
has way more like useful things at first level.
Like identify,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I have
fire.
fire.
Identify, detect magic, comprehend languages.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll it on there.
No, you roll Constitution saves,
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That stupid thing.
and your con save is on the second page.
Right?
Huh?
You had comprehend languages, and we couldn't decipher that stupid letter.
You still have to roll damage, though.
I would have had to
Cast.
cast it.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. My spell save is 15.
Nope. None of them saved.
So full damage then, I guess.
Yep.
All right. $14 thunder damage.
Oh, God.
Thwackoom!
Pretty much.
And is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Their corpses are, yes.
Yep.
Good lord.
They're goblins. They don't have a lot of hit points.
So they go flying limply backwards.
Oh, yeah,
10
yeah.
feet.
Their
Yeah.
bodies are dashed upon trees and rocks, and it's just a mess.
Do you point out the last one for Drarik?
Yes. So yeah, so she like we'll give this a you know,
Let's have some flavor text.
yeah. So she jumps off the
Wagon.
does a graceful leap off the cart. Rolls, gets up, and claps her hands together, and this wall of force just sweeps through the forest, shaking trees, killing goblins, and then points to the last one.
Yeah.
That's
So-
running like a bitch, probably.
What?
So, like, I'm looking underneath the wagon. I'm like, let's move. That's where they were. I was totally going to do that too. Good job.
Totally. That was absolutely my plan.
I mean, I was going to use Shatter, but that's because I love
Of course
overkill.
you were.
I love overkill.
Let's hear. That might just work.
I don't know. Thunderwave felt good for that.
No, it's totally fine.
Obviously. And dramatic.
Yeah, like I said, Shatter would have been overkill. You're doing the right thing.
What the hell? That works for me. So Jorah goes, all right, last one's mine. Helm, strike thee down. And he does guiding bolt, which is probably overkill, but there we are. Let's see here. Attack roll. Okay.
We're just going to let him have this feeling of victory.
Yes.
Didn't he steal all the kills last session too? Like he saw all the things and stole all the kills? I believe that was a
Guys,
thing.
Yes, I think that was last
guys.
session.
It doesn't matter
Yes.
as long as they're dead.
The NPC is sucking up all the XP, Leah.
Okay, he hit.
Because that's how we play here.
Thankfully, it's not.
Thankfully, it's still
That's
not.
not even kind of in the rules.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure regardless, everybody gets
But
shared
we're still going to
experience.
call him a kill-stealing bitch.
Yeah. Next thing you know, he's going to ninja all the loot.
I know, right?
8 and 6.
Don't roll need on it unless you actually need it.
And 14 points of radiant damage, so that goblin explodes in light.
It's a bow. You can't even use bows.
Meanwhile, I'm on one knee like, nice pyrotechnics, guys. A little help with the ogre, please.
I set it on a lot of fire.
Yeah, and it's wild flailing. It smashed her with a club.
Did you miss the club?
No, I hit it. I can aim for the club.
Good job, Danny. Propping myself up on my spear.
You're the best. God. Ow.
Well, when it's my turn again, I will shoot the
No.
ogre. I
It's
said
Leah's.
when.
It's
I
Leah's.
said
Oh, okay.
when.
It's Leah's turn.
Yes, it is.
Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Oh.
Oh, wait, yes, it is. I'm sorry. So I was remembering the goblin on top, and then I remembered, oh, he hit you.
He
so.
hit me.
So where is everybody
he
now?
nudged
Like,
me.
I'm in front of the wagon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dre's on one side of the wagon.
Yeah,
Danny's
so-
on the other side of the wagon. And
Drark
Drark is on
underneath the
Dre's
wagon?
side.
Like,
Yeah.
Drark could have moved up to engage if he wanted to.
He did. Yeah, so he's kind of near the woods. Drark's near the woods.
Okay.
So,
Because he was approaching anyways, and then she said,
So
hang on, I've got something
nobody
for
is near me, really.
Drark
Right.
is near you.
that.
Drark's
Drark's near you. Yeah.
Well, he's at a target, so I think I'll use another superiority dice to do. I don't know. I don't really know how opportunity attacks work in
Excuse
5th
me.
edition. What maneuvering attack is supposed to do? It's supposed to maneuver one of my comrades into a more advantageous position. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll. Choose a friendly creature. That creature can use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
That's if they leave the area.
Yeah, if you're moving away from a creature who's hostile to you, they get an opportunity attack.
So
Unless
this
you-
would be for me to help somebody get out of the
Yes.
way.
So, like,
Okay.
if Daniel was up there, was being engaged by a melee combatant, that would be a really good thing to use.
Right. Okay. Just checking. Well. Oh, hey, this could be fun. Let's try sweeping attack. This way I can hit the goblin too.
sweep with the pointy thing.
That'll be fun.
So it's a vertical sweep?
Yeah. Don't judge me. It's golf swing. What?
Oh, I'm judging.
Stop judging me. You shouldn't do that.
That's okay.
11 plus. Where am I? 7? Wait, that's attack bonus. What am I adding? Strength, right?
I don't know.
Yes, it's your strength. It
Yeah,
should
okay,
just be
16.
right next to
Okay.
the
Well, you hit the
spear.
ogre. You missed the goblin.
Okay, that's fine.
But it still looks cool.
It still looks cool.
It's the spear version of Clem Hazard.
Yeah. Let's see. So I still get the damage on the extra damage on it.
FF7 reference.
Should just keep these two out. Oh, that's the wrong one.
My mind wanders.
Luckily. Ooh,
Like you do.
he took 18 damage though.
That's a fair bit.
I'm guessing it missed the goblin because like what it was supposed to look like is like she like got up with her spear and then took it and like flipped it up, And I'm guessing the reason it missed the goblin is because it made the ogre take like a big step back. So it would have hit the goblin if not for that. So 18 points of damage. Thwack.
That's quite a bit. So now the ogre has a large gash right across its chest, all the way up.
You! You were supposed to die!
So they don't get to go yet. Brad, you're up.
I believe that's my line.
You speak goblin?
I'm interpreting. I can understand intent well enough. Let's just continue the fire train, Scorching Ray.
Okay.
It's a train now.
That's definitely going to hit. That's like 18.
That's gonna be his next spell, Fire Train.
I have a
Choo
train
choo,
that's on...
motherfucker!
Can I have a train that's on fire? 9 damage?
9. Okay.
Nope.
Nope. I can see that from here.
And 13, which hit before.
Yep.
4, 6.
Ouch.
What's wrong with you in the fire?
Now the ogre is dancing while on fire.
You! Stop it!
Right. Well, their turn now. The ogre spends this round putting himself out. 'Cause he's
Yay.
had a lot of fire done to him. The goblin, on the other hand, is sick of the shit, hops off of the ogre, and goes to attack Leah because she's right there.
It smells like a gross barbecue. You ruined my horse.
You should wash your ogre more often. I can smell it from here. Even before I set it on fire.
Shut up!
And both attacks missed.
Thank God. Oh, please let him still be alive next round so I can punt him.
Shriek, shriek.
Oh, he gets 2 attacks? This is
Yep.
a serious goblin.
This is serious. I'm at half health.
Serious
This is no joke.
Well, that wasn't the goblin. That was the ogre.
Still, whatever.
Ogre
Next.
smash.
But, like, multiple attacks is...
That's a big
That's-
deal. I don't have multiple attacks yet.
All right, Drea, you're up.
Most people don't get that until 5th level.
Does 18 hit the goblin?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
So, since I am not right there. Oh, no, D6, not. Other way. The hand crossbow.
Twink.
Yeah. Bing. 4, 8 points.
Okay. Plap.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Clink. Not very much, it seems. Does not like it at all. Alrighty. Jark, what kind of spells you got?
Well, yeah, it's healing.
He does have healing. Might be a good idea.
Might be.
Shut up, Tank. You're supposed to take it.
I'm taking it.
Take it and you'll like it.
I don't know about that.
Is that? Okay.
Yeah. If you know the frequency in which Ami loses 3/4 of her health, it's just.
Insane.
I had to get used to it too.
I'm like, oh my god. That's a lot. Whoa, what's happening?
Fifth
I don't
edition-
normally play the tank.
Yeah, 5th edition is actually pretty deadly.
But, yeah. So, Jark steps up, puts his hand on her shoulder. Do not worry, Vreni. Helm is with you. Or, Jezrin. Helm is with you. And you get healed for 14.
Yay.
That include all of his healer bonuses.
Because he has a bunch of those, I'd reckon.
Does he?
What's up, Captain Stompy? No, I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you.
That's yours anyways.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
my
where's
thing.
the player's handbook? I mean, I guess I could look it up, but this might be faster.
I have no skizzers.
You can nod open. Get in character with
Oh.
your inner goblin.
Yeah. Please do not put your mouth on the mail. You know where it's been. It's been in everyone's hands.
It's mine!
I'm just looking for the perforation.
Okay, sorry. Tear at perforation to open.
Right?
But where is it?
Up there, probably. happening? Damn self.
Is it life? I'm guessing it's life.
But it was funny.
Laughing would be a lot more fun if I didn't still have this cough.
Oh, additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell's level, so 3.
I get 3 more?
It's a level 1 spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Okay.
see
You get 3 more.
it,
Yep.
but
Thank you.
Yep.
do you have your knife?
Yes.
Have
What's
knife,
in there?
please.
Do you want the knife?
Knife, please.
Actually, the funny part is
Right here.
I took the knife out. and
Don't
then
give the goblin a knife.
Oh, there it is.
It apparently already. What did it attack her with? The sword?
Yeah, sword. A little
Okay.
short sword. All right, quickly now.
I believe it is
Said we to sure.
your turn, actually. So.
No, it's Leah's.
Oh, right, because you just shot. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it my turn?
Punt it.
One more time. There. I did.
The sound guys are yelling at us from the back room for the opening of
I'm
the
not
Yeah,
entirely
because you-
sure why we have to do the noisy thing right now. But
Because I'm impatient.
Okay, I still have an ogre, I still have a goblin. I'm thinking, I mean, I do want to punt it, but, like, can I punt it with my spear? I could punt it with the with the butt end of my spear.
For the record, I wasn't going to, but then Leah started reaching for it and it became a funny thing.
right. Excuse me.
Brunt it with your blunt.
I'm thinking. I get these back after a short rest, right?
That looks more pink than rose gold.
Okay.
Beggars can't be choosers.
I am criticizing the.
All right, I'm going to use Distracting Strike again. I imagine it's going to be pretty distracting to the ogre if I do succeed at this. And the goblin, maybe. But I am going to, I'm going to flip the spear around and, like golf swing it with the butt end of the spear and try to knock him ass over tea kettle.
At what, the goblin?
Yeah,
Okay.
that might be fun.
What part of the body is the tea kettle?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Just the expression, knock him ass over tea kettle. I was like, what part of the body is the tea kettle?
I have no
It's
idea.
supposed to be the head.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Yes, doctor.
Well,
Anatomically
the
speaking.
tea kettle refers to the.
Oh my god, I thought you had an answer there for a second.
Sorry.
I rolled lots. I rolled
Did you?
24.
Yep, that's
well,
it.
in medical history, you see, they
The
thought
term is coined from. Okay, 11.
Okay.
And next person to attack the goblin gets advantage.
Okay. Yeah, he's knocked back and dazed a little bit. Rawr.
I believe Dre is supposed to be voicing it.
Ow! Frick!
All right, Brad, what are you doing?
Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Wait,
Okay.
wait. Ow.
I'm like, finally, he's on the ground and I can hit him. Jezzy, stand still. Run up behind you, gather the fire out of my hair, and burst forward with burning hands.
Okay.
I do as instructed.
Yeah.
It's a fan attack, isn't it?
Where am I?
Yeah, it's a cone.
Elizabeth, is that you?
But because I'm an evoker, I can shape it around her.
Yep.
I mean, I could just like walk up next to her, but one, I'd rather be behind her so I'm not a target. And two, I want to do the cool thing. For 7 damage to both of them.
Dex saving throw
Oh.
for each.
Yes, deck save.
What's
Did you
your
remember that you had advantage?
I'm not attacking, they're making a save. 15.
So, Jezreel, I guess fire it goes
From
right
beside me.
goes right around you, and
No, from behind her, yeah.
Okay. Ogre fails, Goblin succeeds.
Okay.
So how
I
much-
think he still takes half damage. 7 damage.
He does.
Yeah.
What? What? God, what?
Also, apparently the log that they knocked down is now on fire.
What is this with your people in the fire?
Yes, the
We're
I
in,
just-
we're in a fucking forest.
I just look at him like... I didn't think it was subtle.
Okay, well,
All this shit is flammable.
Since the fire is all coming from that particular direction, the ogre is smashing in your general direction.
Whatever.
Terribly sorry. Blame Brad.
Better me than him.
Does he have a club or is it just his fist?
As
No,
a matter
it's
of
a
fact,
club.
like,
Okay, the club's coming down and Jezrin just has this moment of, this is my life now.
well, I mean, just
I
for,
wanted this.
just for flavor text, like, because it's swinging in this general direction, it might hit Danny. Like, for flavor text, like, she, like, moves in that direction. Like, fine.
Yeah. This is
Better
my-
me than him.
I wanted this. This is my life now.
For 19 points of damage.
Ow, damn it.
Yeah, he rolled a 20.
Well,
Ow,
there goes
damn
that
it.
heal.
So much for that.
How much health does this stupid ogre have?
I know, right?
Oh, Goblin's turn.
I've been beating the snot out of it.
And the Goblin did
So
not
have I.
like being hit by that spear.
I don't care what he liked.
So the first attack missed.
That's nice.
The second attack, however. How many hit points do you have left?
I do. Sorry. Wait, that's not right.
5.
25.
Okay. Oh, you got plenty. All right, never mind. Well, you're down 5 now.
I don't know about plenty, but fine.
Well, you're not near death, so you got
I'm
plenty.
not near death.
It's a hit point based system.
I'm stingy with my hit points.
Anything above 0 means ready to rock.
Fine,
So,
whatever.
Goblin takes this
So
opportunity.
what, he hit me with a sword or what? Okay.
yeah. First attack missed. Second attack, whack.
Getting tired of this. Especially that club. Ow.
Okay. Drea's turn. Ready.
I can't wait until I can cast and poke at the same time.
Try not to forget your bardic inspiration, by the way.
That's true.
How's that work?
Once per turn in a free action, I can give someone a 1d6 to add to a roll.
Oh, and you have advantage on this one if you do an attack.
Right. Well, I guess then I will attack.
Well, if you attack the goblin.
I guess I will attack the goblin. Look, we got to kill one of them.
I'm assuming that lasts until the next attack. The distracting strike.
Yeah, it lasts until my next turn.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well, he is definitely distracted by you, so
advantage
another
means
20.
I roll twice, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and take the higher.
Okay.
Apparently it's a good thing. You're
Yes.
welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
twice
you.
now. That's very important.
So Goblin again.
Yeah, so that's
Oh, fighters just have pointy
23 to
sticks.
hit.
At least I'm
Look,
living up
that
to my
was
stereotype.
hilarious.
What?
At least I'm living up to my stereotype.
Yeah, that was hilarious, and you just need to deal with the fact that that was hilarious.
Also,
No.
you distracted
Aw.
the goblin with your pointy stick.
5 points.
Okay.
Another whip.
Whip.
So are you gonna give that advantage to someone? Like, I don't know, maybe the person who's taking all the damage. Drea,
It's not advantage.
I mean-
it's
it is an advantage. It's not the advantage mechanic. It's
So I
Shit, I
get
forgot
whoever you give it to
yes.
gets
Who
a
are you
1d6
giving?
to
Who are you
do-
inspiring?
yes.
to do anything?
To add to a roll.
Oh, neat.
And did you take the specialization that lets you like add it to damage, or is that not yet?
I'm trying to remember. I am what is it? College of Valor. So
Here, I'll look it up.
thank you.
All right.
I believe it is.
You have a 1d6
Drark.
to add to a roll.
Drorik's turn.
I say something appropriate, like Jezrin, I know you have this.
You're doing great. You're blocking all the hits. Good job.
Blocking. Yeah, let's go with that.
Doing awesome at being
I
the
think-
meat shield.
I think what I said is better.
I agree.
Drorik goes,
As far as the being inspiring thing, I think what I said was better.
I agree.
Danny, you're terrible
Oh,
at
okay.
this.
yes, you are
That's why I'm not
protected by
bad.
the guiding hand of Helm. At which point Drorik rears up and smashes the ogre with his mace. Or at least
Uh-oh.
attempts to.
I was about to say, historically
So-
speaking, this is kind of hit or miss, literally.
Yeah, combat inspiration is you can add the d6 to either damage or to your AC when you get attacked.
Ooh.
Thank you. Oh, to your AC.
Yes.
Oh, damn,
I forgot
son.
about that. There you go.
AC for me.
So yes, Drorik has a speech, goes smash, and the ogre goes poof,
Still stealing, bitch!
Every freaking time. I literally set that ogre on fire 6 times.
Drorik standing over the body going, by the power of Helm!
Ah, damn.
Sir, whatever.
Well, I'm never gonna get to that level. Okay.
The extra
Here,
attack.
you're up.
Well, no,
Oh,
battle
that,
magic.
yeah. No.
No, battle magic is the thing I really want.
See, Leah thinks Jezerin doesn't care as long as it dies. Like, Jezerin doesn't care, but...
I mean, I'm extra attack is good.
Throw your spear
Like, if
through
Leah
it.
was doing it, this would be more like an, But... Alright, so I just... Where is Goblin? He's picking himself
He's
up.
right in front of you. He has been this whole time.
Spear him through the head.
What's the fun in that? You were like, whack.
Yeah, we'll do
Sure, he
another
tried
whack.
that once.
We'll do another whack, but with the pointy end this time. Let's see.
Pointy stabby.
Because I might as well, and I have one more superiority dice left, distracting strike again.
Okay.
Because why not?
How's
Not
this
as good.
damn thing's still
I have
alive?
disemboweling strike.
We haven't
or
hit this
something
one
like
nearly as much.
No, disemboweling strike isn't a thing.
that? It should be.
13?
I render its guts. What, that was your to hit?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh well.
Does the effect still go off, or do you have to hit it?
No, you have to hit it.
I have to hit it.
Okay.
Aw,
So I've actually wasted 2 out of 4 of my dice. Because I have to hit.
Oops. Render up!
At least I'm pretty sure I do.
Freddy's wounds are getting, or Jezreen's wounds are getting to her, and she can't, she's blinded by blood.
Well, he's also a quick little bastard.
Yeah, he is that too.
Okay.
You missed.
Oh, you're gonna get
we'll
it.
we'll just magic missile this guy. Screw it. He has AC. I don't trust it. My dice anymore. And he's the only target, so he gets all 3.
Well, roll higher than 1 on one of them.
Oh. I mean, it's a D4 plus 1 on all of them.
Oh, then
So
he's
it's a
dead.
minimum of
You don't
6
have to roll.
Cool.
So,
Shit.
yay, Drea the Goblin.
Applause. We do love the reprisal.
thank you. Thank you. I did a thing.
I did a thing.
And Freddy, are you or every time? Jezreen, are you all right?
Let me sit here for a minute.
Isn't the ogre still alive?
Nope.
Okay, good.
The jerk stole it.
The Drorik killed it.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Now you saw the experience.
Everybody else okay?
Yeah, you were the only one who took a real fire there.
Fine.
No,
I mean-
somebody else got arrowed, I think.
Oh, yeah, but it
I
was
got
just
it a little. It's no. It's a scratch.
same thing. Same here.
That club probably weighs as much as you do.
Oh, easily more.
It's on its way to
let's
being
hear
a fine pile of ash.
Oh no, we're gonna burn the forest down. Should we do something about that?
Ray of Frost. That's about all I got.
Okay, hang on.
If fire hadn't been going very long, that would probably do it.
I mean, just go to fire like 15 feet long.
Yeah,
I
but
set
you were
it on the
firing
log.
it down the road, and there's only one log on the road, so as long as
Well, yeah, the log is the only thing that got set on fire.
You go upstairs and take the ribs out of the oven and turn off the oven. Just set the ribs on the stove top and leave them. Thank you so much.
13, 19.
'Cause I just saw that it is 3 o'clock.
Is that 2 points per level for the healing?
It was 3.
No, it was. No, I think it was like the spell level plus 2.
it is spell
something.
level plus
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Okay, so that'd be. Shit, so what did I roll? 13, 19.
I am
23.
down 36 points.
Okay, everybody who took damage gets gets 23 points.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Can I add that to my hit points?
If it's what I
No,
think
you
it
don't
is,
get
they have to
above.
be under
I know-
half
I
for
know.
that to work.
No,
don't
this
they?
is Prayer of Healing.
Okay.
So, I mean, it takes 10 minutes to cast, but we're at a round, so.
Well, and we'll probably want to, I guess. I don't know what we're doing about this burning log, but But we're probably taking a rest anyway, at least. Like,
Well, we've
as
got to
we
do
continue
something
along.
about it. So, but Drorik takes that moment. For healing, so.
It's also in the middle of the road.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we're
Something
going
has
down.
to be done about this log.
You know, if we just make sure that the fire doesn't spread, we can let the log burn.
Yeah.
That's probably
Might
the
be easier than
it's
hacking it
huge.
up.
That's the easiest way to let it clear.
Guess
Okay.
we're camping here tonight.
I
Kinda.
continue casting Ray of Frost at the base of the log.
Does anybody have survival?
No.
I do. Not a lot.
No, I rolled a 19. What have you got in survival?
I did not roll as well as a 19.
I also got a 19.
So between the two of you, do I need to roll?
Only if you want to. You
No,
don't
I'm
have to.
I'm casting Ray of Frost.
Oh, okay. So while you're doing that, I guess you think of this because Drarik's busy doing prayer of healing. You're like, well, you could just dig a little fire trench around it, and you probably should be fine because it's not a blazing inferno.
Right,
So-
right. Okay. All right, we dig a fire break.
Is this
Okay.
the same forest as last time?
Duh.
Well, yes. I mean, it's not the same part of the
I hate
forest.
this forest.
I don't know. The goblins weren't that bad last time.
All right, but they're upgrading.
That's
First
true.
it was wolves, now it's ogres. What will it be next time?
Owlbears.
Sure. I don't know.
Would that actually be worse?
I don't actually know.
Neither do I. I've never fought one before.
Neither have I, but they're quite large from what I understand.
Let's see here.
So it's crispy.
Well, everything's fallen before our spears and arrows and so on so far. Not that I'm eager to bring on the owlbears or anything, but
Well, by whatever this means, a ogre is a challenge rating 2. A owlbear is a challenge rating 3.
Okay.
So it's slightly worse.
This is a little worse.
so it might be owlbears next time.
Well, you got to figure they have like natural weapons and stuff, and the ogre does not.
Club's all you need.
Claws usually do some sort of. I don't know. There's some. There's
I think
usually
you're
something,
thinking of White Wolf.
No, because Rennie had not Rennie. God.
Ami.
We're all
Everyone's
doing
Rennie.
it.
No, everyone's Rennie.
Everyone's ready.
Ami
Not
has
Rennie,
some
you're
sort of bonus when she uses her claw attack.
I think that was
It's
just part of a race thing.
Okay,
It
it's
wasn't-
just not as good as the
Yeah.
flaming scimitar, so I never use it.
Speaking of flaming, so we dig a
Hello!
trench. Hello. So we dig a trench and we make some camp or whatever.
Rifle through the pockets of the goblins, not expecting much, but
No, you don't get anything.
we
Lint.
must do our adventuring duty.
You don't get anything but their garbage equipment.
Which we don't want.
Short bows, rusty scimitars. The boss, as it were, had a chain shirt as opposed to leather.
Oh, ew, I got
the
hit
other
with a
ones.
rusty scimitar. I'm gonna die.
Yep, tetanus is going to kill you because the magical healing didn't clear up any of that.
Crap!
You need cure disease for that.
Cure disease is a separate effect. He just
Right?
sealed,
When you say doctor?
he just sealed
yeah.
the infection right in.
Good job.
Curing a wound doesn't clean it at all.
No, of course not.
This is an adventure. Nobody's gonna die of gangrene or anything.
Anyway.
Not unless I start incorporating those rules.
Don't
What?
forget, if we're taking a long enough rest, you can roll your hit dice, Leah.
Well, we're camping, it seems like, so yeah.
Just in case more trouble finds us.
We cook dinner
would you
over
think
the
that?
tree.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not like we're hunting or anything.
Oh, I forgot to cover my mic. Whoops. Sorry, audience.
As it burns, you just keep pushing the log closer and closer together.
Yeah, pretty much.
So how does the rolling the hit dice thing work?
You just roll it. Is it plus con mod? We checked this last time. I think it's plus con mod.
Yeah, I think it's plus.
You can roll as many of your hit dice as you want, and you heal that much
So this
after
was-
a short rest.
So this was a dead tree that they knocked over because, quite frankly, if we're being pedantic, if it was a living tree, this would be happening.
It was a living tree, but it's also magical fire. So
Also, you get half your hit dice back after a long rest, so if that's all you want to use.
That should be enough.
Okay.
That would be 2 since we're level 4 thingies, right?
Yep.
Oh. Sorry. I'm healed.
hand me the PHP real quick. have to look something up real fast. Super fast.
So what are we cooking over our flaming log?
Hardtack.
Like whatever's in our pack.
Let's say, tell me it's not goblin.
It's not
It's not
goblin.
goblin. We
That's
do not
ogre.
eat even slightly intelligent creatures.
We need the dungeon meshy rules.
But we eat slightly intelligent creatures.
I don't.
Sentient, then?
Huh?
Sentient, then? Cows are semi-intelligent.
Okay, yes. What I meant was
they?
semi-sentient.
Are they?
I don't know. If we killed a dragon, I'd eat it.
I would only eat it if I could gain his powers.
Sounds about right.
There's only
Dragon's
one-
crown.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
If you're just eating it out of curiosity, you're not going to get his powers. You have to do magic to it first.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, duh.
I know. It's
I'm
the
a
thing.
wizard,
You,
I know.
You eat the heart, the eyes, and the brain, and that.
When did you guys hit level 4?
When? Josh, it's been
at the
3
beginning
months
of
since we
last
played. I don't
adventure.
remember.
So
We did it,
before the dungeon.
yes, before the dungeon.
Yes.
Okay. Then I would go ahead and say with this combat as well, you guys have hit level 4 or level 5.
Yay, we're level 5 murderers.
One more, and I get an extra attack. One more.
Maybe we'll take care of that when we take our next break.
Yes.
Level 5 murder hobos.
It's got to be a T-shirt. Murder hobos.
Murdering
Probably
up
is already,
all the
sister.
hobos. Yeah, it's a pretty common term.
But I bet we could make a better one.
Dun, dun, dun. Murder hobos.
So we remain undisturbed through the night.
Yes. These guys, whoever these guys were, this was obviously their territory, so nobody else has moved in, as it were.
Not yet, anyway.
Nope.
Once we come back,
So there are 8,000 little goblin tribes, and they each have 1 square mile of forest.
Yes.
That's what
that's
this
how
is
that
beginning to sound like.
It's probably more accurate than we would care to admit.
yep.
Anyway.
works. Okay. So get refreshed on there.
Killed all the warriors. Somewhere there's a widowed goblin and her little goblin children
Wow, that's so sad.
going,
I knew raiding the main road would be a mistake.
Bringing the humanity into it. Ruining everything.
You shouldn't have did that.
Eh, he was shit in bed anyway.
Well, that's something I didn't need to think about.
I'll go. Maybe I can finally get my hands on Gragnock from the next clan over.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So we continue on our way,
Yes.
fleeing.
Before Gragnock shows up.
And things get messy.
That's what you ought to remember. I'm hilarious.
You are hilarious.
Of course you are, Pumpkin.
And sexy.
Like Gragnock.
Obviously.
I didn't know Gragnock was hilarious, but all right.
No, we have to find him next time because clearly he's this badass goblin warlord.
No, he's way uglier than anyone else from our opinion. Goblins are just weird.
All the female goblins are like, he's fine, and we're like, oh god.
Like,
wrong
he has
with you?
warts on his warts.
Like literally, I see they're stacked. There's hair coming out of that one.
Gross.
Josh is making the note. Bring in Gragnock.
It's worse than that.
The sexy goblin warlord. Oh man.
Kiara, stop, I gotta pee.
Is there a quick way to send Kiara something?
A quick way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called write it down on a piece of paper and give it to her.
No.
On a web address? That doesn't work.
You can PM her and group me.
Yeah, or you can text me.
All right, let me do this real fast.
This has to happen. He's clearly gonna crack me up with Ragnarok.
Sorry, audience.
Yeah, Leah, stop dying.
I'm trying. I'd love to.
Try harder.
First it's the ogre, now it's your throat. Come on, stop dying.
Kiss my butt, Josh.
Ugh.
What?
Looks like we found Gragnok.
It wasn't bad. You can post it on the thing.
It's not bad. It's just like they are actually trying to make a serious attempt at this, and it would be funnier if it weren't a serious attempt. It's very well done.
Curious now. All right,
Deal
so
with it later. Okay, so you guys continue heading north. After another couple of days travel, you guys find yourself facing Fort Calterday. Not quite there yet,
Okay.
but you can see it.
What does it look like?
It is... What?
There it is.
All my dreams coming true.
It is a... it's a fort. I mean, it's got stone walls, stone parapets, the whole thing. Kind of in a field of sorts. Like, it's basically the road approaching Fort Calterday, the forest tapered off to the west and kind of disappears off into that distance. So the land clears up.
So it makes you wonder if they like just clear cut this 7 generations ago, or someone went, yes, I think this point in the middle of the open field is the best place to build the fort.
It is, because you could tell from that fort it would have a good view of just about everything. Unhindered.
It's still kind of funny.
It's distant enough that if anything decides to come out of the forest, it would have plenty of warning. The road is an easy view from there. And the plains to the east also nice and flat, so it's easy to spot things from a great distance. The other thing you guys would know, just general history, is that the vast majority of the war has taken place in the plains and stuff between here and Riverstout. Which is why Fort Calterday has taken such abuse, because it's near where all that fighting has occurred. And even from the distance you guys are at right now, you can tell a good portion of the fort's still under construction. Probably repairing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's been besieged a couple of times. It's a little haggard looking, but it is a large octagonal fort with a large parapet at each corner. And, you know, you can see the portcullises and everything that are closed from where you guys currently are.
Danny? Thank you. They've been through a lot, Danny.
So what is our approach? Go in, find the tavern, find our contacts?
Assuming they let us in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
All
Again,
right.
we can be very upfront about what we're trying to do. We don't need to keep that part secret.
We're hunting a cult of Bane.
Yeah.
How nice to be able to be upfront about things for a change.
It is a pleasant change.
Okay. So you guys wheel your cart up to the entrance of the fort. And yeah, sure enough, there's some guys way up on the wall. What?
We'd like to request entrance to the fort.
For what purpose? What's your business here?
We are hunting a cult of Bane.
And you feel it's here?
We feel it's on the other side of the fort. We're here for repairs. We got hit on the highway, and to resupply.
One moment. And they disappear from you. And you guys are sitting out front.
Nice official response. What?
You know, it's very professional.
Well, you are approaching from the Jayard side, so... and these guys are kind of apprehensive about everything at this point. The gates, after about a half an hour, finally open. And yeah, small contingency of troops come out, along with one gentleman. Just judging from the armor, clearly the guy in charge. However, not the biggest guy. He's a little under 6 foot tall. So when you've got a bunch of soldiers and stuff around you, he's kind of a shorter person. Close-cropped, blonde hair, firm jaw, probably in his late 40s. But he holds himself as the guy in charge as well. So he's got a nice stoicism to him. But he walks up to you guys with a small retinue close by. Basically goes, "What do you want? No, don't lick the pole, you dummy. I'm Commander Mayor. What can I do for you?"
Sorry to bother you. We are requesting entrance to the city. We are traveling into Rhiland. She reaches into her thing, pulls out the letters. Hunting a cult of Bane.
And you feel they're in Rhiland?
We know they're in Rhiland.
We know they're in Rhiland.
It would take a native to know this dialect. I'm assuming you handed him the original,
Yes.
or the copy of the original.
Yeah.
A very effective forgery, or yes, indeed, that is what you're looking for. But who are you?
We're a group of adventurers.
Effectively.
I would like more specifics, please.
You want names?
What?
I am Droric, priest of Helm. I can see that. All right.
My name is Jesse. This is Brenny. This is Danny. Daniel. Not the full title, Daniel.
I don't have a last name, for the record.
Oh, that's not your last name? The tiny but inevitable destruction
She
of all
says
things?
not the full title.
We... Well, started pursuing this at the... Right, hang on one second. I'm trying to figure out how she's going to say this. Brenny would have a plan. I'm sorry I didn't have one. Things were happening.
If I can make a suggestion,
Yes.
we were in the woods before when we came across some of their agents, which led us back to the capital. We rooted out the local cult there, and that's where we found the letter.
Okay.
I mean,
All right, that'll do.
An interesting thing to stumble upon. Well, very well. As long as you don't make a menace of yourself.
No intention to.
You wouldn't mind if we check over your cart?
Of course.
Right. He nods, and a couple of troops start looking through your stuff. On the nice part about it is that they're very professional. They're not just ripping through your belongings and everything like that, but they're giving you a nice cursory glance and checking a couple of things. But it's just all supplies and what have you. So yeah.
Just because this is something that Jezrin has been curious about. When they pick up Vrenny's mandolin to look at it, you do feel her twitch and go, please be careful with that.
Then, Commander just kind of nods, and the guy's like, okay, and sets it down. And, all right, everything seems in the clear. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And then he wanders off with his group, and you guys are granted entrance into Fort Coltaire Day.
time for a drink?
Indeed.
Off to the tavern.
Okay, you guys head off to the tavern. Lucas, stop licking the poles.
Also,
So weird.
as whomever guides the cart to the tavern, Vrenny goes into the back and cleans the mandolin.
They didn't hurt it, did they?
No.
Good.
No. They were not being reckless. I had no reason to think they would. But
But clearly it means a lot to you.
yes.
Out of curiosity, when you're just moving around, where is the mandolin?
It is like, okay, if here's the cart.
No, like when you're not in the cart, when you guys are just wandering around.
Oh, it's on her back
Okay.
at all times.
Okay.
She carries the damn thing everywhere.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know where you might have it situated.
No,
or what have you.
she doesn't leave it anywhere.
Does someone need to tell a child to take the dog out? She's being rather insistent.
Are you chirping at us, Luca? Do I need to go get a child to take you out? Need to go out?
We can hit a pause real quick.
Well, Kiara might be able to do that.
Oh yeah, I
Like,
can.
go up, tell whichever of the children is available to
Tell a
take the dog out.
child to take a
Tell
dog
a child.
outside.
Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you,
tell the
sister.
puppy.
Yep.
Luca,
Look, Lou.
go upstairs. Go.
Go.
Scamper, scamper, scamper. Okay. So you guys head into the tavern. This place probably had a name at one point, but I don't think anybody cares anymore. It too has been repaired a couple of times, so if it had a sign, it's gone.
How does the interior of the city look anyway? Is it general disrepair, or is...
The interior looks like it's been taken care of better than the exterior.
Okay.
Probably because it's been hit less,
Yeah.
because you have to get through the exterior to get to the interior. But it also looks like that it's been... trying to think. You would notice this, just because you would have been inside military forts before and what have you. This one's cleaner than most other forts you've been to. Like, the civilian population is better taken care of than you would have normally seen. There's also, oddly enough, a smaller military presence inside this fort than you would imagine a fort having. But
How interesting this place is.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, its civilians are clearly very well cared for. But there's not as much of a military presence within the fort as I might have expected.
Well, Tagger did kind of imply that the commander kicked them out as much as he could.
Mm-hmm.
I think I like this man.
all right, so you guys head into the tavern. And pretty decent place. I mean, not 5-star, but you know, it's definitely a nice place for what would normally be a garrison tavern. So hey, yeah, food, drink. There's already somebody playing music here, and yeah, a couple of serving girls, as it were, and the tavern owner behind the bar.
Okay.
You order food and drink.
I pay with a gem if they let me.
Okay.
Probably worth way more than we need right now.
Yeah, you can do it.
Got a bunch of small ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it's just that
Well, you guys
I
were
mean,
paid
our-
in gems, so
our coins are
Oh, right.
JR coins. So I used one of the crappy agates I was given in the last. It's like, here, you want an agate?
yeah, I might as well just give you the value of those, so
Yeah.
you have them. So yeah, okay. Everything you got in the last one, all of the gems are worth 10 gold each.
Okay.
We could actually exchange those here if we want local currency too.
Yeah, we should.
Although, when you guys got paid for the convoy job, they also gave you gems for that one too.
Right.
Yeah, I've got that on the front. I've got, or rather, I have my personal amount of that on the front.
I think I just have the gold value. But assuming we don't want to keep track of individual pieces of...
This much gold in gems
Yeah.
is what I have written down.
It was a thing. It worked. It worked well. There we go. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me perception rolls.
Perception.
Nope.
Probably not.
Oh, not terrible.
Jark forgot he's in a tavern.
18.
He went meat and went, ooh.
Yeah, I'm definitely not beating that.
Yay, meat. I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, 14.
Okay. Well, not terribly obvious. You think you know who the agent might be. Like I said, there's a couple of serving girls here, but one that kind of stands out a little bit, if only because she has long black hair as opposed to everybody else who has like a blonde or a brown. So that seems kind of odd. But she, just because you know black hair is a little bit more common in Jayard, it's probably a good chance that's your agent.
So
What was her name again?
Khalif.
Khalif.
Khalif. Okay.
Do you think that might be our Khalif, the black-haired one?
Might be.
You could just ask.
Yeah. There's no harm in it.
Okay. Next time, whoever's around is filling up our drinks or whatever.
Mhm.
So a friend asked us to say hi to a friend of his here. Is that Khalif?
Oh, aye, yeah, that's her.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you want me to send her over?
Sure.
Great.
All right. And the waitress walks over and exchanges words with the other woman. She nods and then heads over your way. Khalif is interesting. She has long black hair, violet eyes. The one thing that probably the bard would notice much is that, she's a comely woman, as most barmaids would be. However, she's not overly pretty. Like, she's just the right amount to be noticeable but forgettable.
How clever.
Very, yeah. Well, that would be very useful for.
So
someone-
pretty, but not striking.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
in her position.
Yeah, you would know from your fashion sense and stuff like that. She's got just the right amount of cleavage showing. Not overly, but enough to catch some interest, stuff like that.
Enough to make good tips. But
She's a
not-
professionally dressed woman.
Yeah.
Okay, but she comes over and she's like, I was told you knew a friend of mine.
Yeah. She pulls out the coin. Tagger says hi.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't. Is this tavern attached to an inn?
Yep,
Okay.
conveniently enough.
Yes.
Again, a section that used to be barracks, but it has been converted.
Have we gotten a room yet by this point, or did we? I assume we just sat down.
You just sat down.
You just sat down. Well, we'll probably be staying here for a day or two. Before
Alright.
moving on.
So she kind of cleans off your table a little bit. She goes, I get off at sundown.
Okay.
I'll meet you around the corner.
Thank you.
And
then.
she continues doing stuff.
Oh, in that case, I guess we.
We have dinner.
She took our coin and doesn't know who we're talking about.
No, she. It's a ruse.
Oh, right. I got it.
Yes. She would have been more confused if she actually didn't know who we were talking about.
Fair enough. Okay.
I go back up and arrange for rooms.
Okay.
Yay,
All right.
beds.
So again, as this is converted barracks, the best you're gonna get is a room with 4 beds.
That's
Okay.
fine. Not concerned about it.
I was hoping with 2 rooms with 2, but oh well.
Ah, you want the commander's suite?
Meanwhile, Jesuit's like, beds are beds, don't care.
I can sleep on a thing.
Yay.
What's the thing? Doesn't matter. I can sleep on it. Okay, so you guys have food and drink.
Yep.
For the 4 of you and everything like that, knock off 5 silver
Okay.
or 5 silver worth of stuff. So if you're using a gem, you get the converted currency after that.
Right. And how much for the rooms?
Oh, the rooms.
Yeah.
Think about the same.
Okay.
So a gold total.
1 moment.
Let's check our handy GM screen.
That I never use. Yes.
Okay.
Well, grand total with everything is a gold and a half.
Okay.
15 silver.
All right. Well then, so much for the banded agate. And we now have 8 gold, 5 silver, Rhiland.
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
See, I'm keeping track.
Yeah, you
Good
got
job,
it.
Dre.
Es bueno, es bueno. Anything going on?
We do have a new viewer.
Hello,
Yay!
viewer.
Hello. We do like new viewers. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Welcome.
I assume Silver is typing the. Good job, moderator.
Do you just have like preset things where you copy and paste, or
Yeah, well, the first one is, and that gives a very general overview of the plot, and then I type up the second thing that's a little more specific. So the first thing says, "Hello and welcome to the Cartographers Guild. For those who just joined us, character bios are here. In short, the heroes have been commissioned by their kingdom to undertake various missions to stop a war between their kingdom and a neighboring one."
Well done.
That's pretty overarching, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yep, that works.
All right.
Okay.
We have our delicious noms, and we get our passable rooms, and we wait for sundown.
Probably go closer to passable noms and passable rooms, but
Whatever.
yes.
All the things are passable. We wait for the sun to go
I guess
down.
it's better than field rations.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say it's not field rations. It's great.
This is hot.
And the field rations were hot that one night.
That one night we had a tree to cook over them.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Okay, so you wait till sundown.
And I miss the manor house.
I miss the banner house.
I never
already.
thought I would say it, but I do too. We
Okay.
wait for sundown.
So is the group of you going to meet Khalif, or
All of us
think-
probably don't need to be there.
Yeah, the
I
four
will
of us
go.
would be pretty
Yes.
noticeable.
I will definitely go.
Yes, Rennie should go.
Okay.
I am too obvious. I will stay here.
If you'd like someone to look after you, I can.
I draw a lot of attention too.
I was gonna say unless you plan on casting invisibility on yourself again, you are staying here too.
Casting invisibility and then tripping on half the patrons in the
Yeah.
tavern.
Yeah, that didn't go so.
I remember that.
Turning
Oh, it
invisible
was
last
so
time
funny, though.
in a tavern didn't go so well.
That's fair.
Why don't we go, Rennie?
Yes, let's.
Okay, so you two head out, head around the corner. No,
While they're leaving, it's not my fault. People overlook short people all the time. When I'm invisible, they don't even try.
I've tried to make it a part of my life to look down.
You are very conscientious. And I appreciate that.
I have to. Everyone's smaller. So now that you are not distracted by the hubbub and everything like that around the tavern, as you come around the corner and see Khalif, and she kind of motions you over, you kind of feel your mandolin getting warm. And that's it. But she waves you guys over.
Okay. Rose.
So, what can I tell you?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
So you're investigating a cult of Bane. We're trying to get to the other side of the border to continue that investigation. We believe
I
this
mean,
cult
technically,
is...
we are on the other side of the border now.
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Okay. Well, correct it. We have reason to believe that this group is agitating the war for their own purposes. We have a letter that speaks of some kind of sacrifice in an attempt to resurrect an avatar of Bane. It's all very vague and cryptic.
Well, we are in the middle of a war, so any sacrifice would probably be hidden by whatever's happening there. There's enough atrocity, she points towards the field, out there to cover up anything. So, yeah, all right.
I imagine we have a copy of the letter for you to read if there's something you could shed light on.
Hey, take a look, I suppose.
Rennie, do you?
Would you like the original or the translated
Rennie?
version?
Yeah, I have it.
I can speak Rhiland. I don't know if I could read it.
Okay, hands are the translation.
Okay. Well, the first thing I do notice is that it refers to chaplains. And chaplains are usually a higher up in a religious chain.
Yeah.
So you're probably looking for temples or churches or something like that of a decent size.
Well,
Maybe.
the last one of them we found was an underground facility below a slaughterhouse.
Huh. All right. Well, then I guess one thing you could always look at is the capital. However, I don't... We're also talking about trying to...
I know, none of the rest of it makes any obvious sense.
What other information have you gotten so far? What else have you come up with?
That's the most concise bit of it. We keep finding these amulets of Bane that are cursed, but imbue their wearers with enhanced abilities.
They're powered by
Moresight.
they're powered by Moresight. They're Moresight amulets.
The first time we encountered one, we were attempting to raid a caravan of Moresight, and there was a... Oh, am I not supposed to say that? Or am I not supposed to say that? Sorry, Vrenny, you've been so quiet. I thought I was supposed to talk.
That's okay. I'm sorry. Well, I would just speak carefully.
The point of the thing is, these people, whatever they're doing, they're supplying their people with these strange amulets for the purpose of empowering them.
Well, your best bet at that point, I mean,
Good enough?
Yeah, they're also
since you already
heavily-
let slip that they're made out of Moresight, and they were on a Moresight caravan, you said? That probably came out of Zauberfell, which is where most of the Moresight coming out of the mines is processed. So if they're making those amulets, everything that I've been hearing so far, Rhiland is very particular about their quantities. They're very precise about the Moresight. They pay attention to where it goes. They pay attention to how much they have.
Not surprising.
So if these worshippers of Bane are making amulets out of Moresight and hiding them, most likely they're being made in Zauberfell or somewhere near there.
That's very good to know.
Because that is the first stop, as it were, for anything that's coming out of the mines. Now, the other thing I would also like to tell you is Zauberfell is damn near impenetrable.
Right.
Because of its location, it's got natural rock formations that make it impossible to approach it from any angle except for the front entrance. So, which is why the military of Jayard hasn't tried to attempt it, because it would be a prolonged siege and most likely they would fail. So they're just trying to force Rhiland's hand to just give things up.
Right.
All we want to know is how these people are getting this stuff and how to stop this stuff from hurting people on both sides. That's all we're interested in.
Fair enough. And if they're not there, because of, again, how embedded Zauberfell is, you can always check Brunnen. And Brunnen is a small town just at the base of the mountain valley, which would be the most open and commercial spot you would find next to the mines. So that'd be another good place to check.
At least it's a place to start. Just looking for churches and things isn't going to help us because these people are so underground, literally.
Anything else?
That's all I've got.
I guess that's it.
All right. Well, send Tagger my best. And is she on power cables? What are you doing, dog? Duca.
We'll be happy to do that whenever we head back in that direction.
All right. Well, let him know I'm embedded. I'm not leaving this area anytime soon.
Good luck then.
Thanks. All right. Off I go.
Let's wait a few minutes before we leave.
And as she does, your mandolin cools off.
Brenny, are you all right?
Something's... Damn it. Wish it wasn't so obvious. I wish detect magic wasn't so obvious.
Do you suspect her of wrongdoing?
Not... I don't know.
Why? I mean, why do you potentially suspect? Not why don't you know? That feeling?
Close.
Sorry if I said something I wasn't supposed to say. I figured we should give our contact any information that might help.
I know, and under normal circumstances, I probably would have been fine with that.
It seemed like it helped. At least we got a couple of town names.
Yeah. Look, we need to talk. And it's the type of talking that's going to take me a few drinks.
Well, let's wait here for 2 or 3 more minutes to give her time to get ahead of us. And then we
Okay,
will start
no.
making our way back to the tavern. And we can do that.
Okay.
We wait 2 or 3 more minutes, and then we head back.
Okay. Big furball.
So, type of drinks like ale, or type of drinks like get a bottle of something?
Like, get a bottle of something.
Oh, dear. I'll do that.
Okay. So
I
you
come
guys head back
with a
into the
bottle of
tavern.
something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what... turn off the volume on here. I'm not sure what Daniel's been up to, but Jarek has gotten himself a small following, as he's currently preaching to them.
Okay.
If you've been paying any bit of attention, he's just basically saying, don't worry, Helm protects all, regardless of where you're from or anything like that, and, you know, this whole thing. He's being a goody-goody.
Okay. You normally don't.
He's a good
I mean,
guy.
that's nice.
is.
You
He's
just don't normally
adorable.
break that. Like, he's just doing this in the bar.
Was it one of those things like someone came up to him and he
Yeah.
just started,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess.
do not worry, my son, and now he's got
Yeah,
a little cluster
pretty
of
much,
people.
Aw. Dark is awesome.
Quoting from the Book of Helm.
Yeah. Well, that's nice, but I'm curious how this went. So. Once I
Yep.
see them come in, I head over.
I'm supposed to get a bottle of something. Excuse me.
It went that well, huh?
It actually went fine.
Okay.
I need to explain something, and it's not something I can do sober. So,
Oh. Okay. Is this like, just between you girls, or is this
no, you
something
can,
I should know too?
You should probably know it too. I mean,
Okay.
I would have told
Oops.
Jezrin that she could tell you.
I chew dice.
Oh.
Tisk tisk.
You caught yourself. Good job, Pooh.
After the fact. Well done. I'm the best. Crunch, crunch, crunch. What? Hi.
She's like, you're all here and nobody loves me.
Plunk.
Daddy, Daddy, why is there no love, Daddy?
A bottle of the finest, whatever they had lying around.
Bottle of the finest grog.
Wow. Should I get you some bread?
No.
I believe they called it cow piss. Wait. Hello.
How was your evening, Danny?
Very nice, I say, looking over at Drorik. He's a comfort everywhere he goes.
He's proselytizing.
That's a special man to be able to do that in a bar.
I mean, someone who needed encouragement came up to him, and it just kind of escalated from there.
Oh. Good for him.
He's quite charismatic when he gets in the groove.
When he's not being so adorably oblivious, you mean?
That may be part of his charm.
Yeah.
You've been paying attention long enough that there are parts that he stumbles on. He's like, wait. Oh, right. Okay.
And that may be part of why people are encouraged by it.
Yeah.
I guess I can see how that would be very valuable because he is so obviously sincere that would be meaningful to people.
Yeah. And it also offsets how imposing he is, because
Yeah,
he's
that too.
huge and weird and heavily armored.
All those things too.
He's just a big teddy bear, really.
Kind of.
Big scaly teddy bear.
All right, well, I have another nibble and drink much more lightly than Brenny while I wait for the alcohol to kick in.
Rennie drinks a lot and tunes the mandolin
Okay.
while she is drinking.
Is the mandolin ever out of tune?
No. never. But
Toward the end of bottle number 1, I raise my eyebrow at Danny like, oh boy.
But she also, it needs to be retuned because she knows how to take care of it. So she loosens the strings when they're traveling and things like that. She is careful.
Well, no, I was actually asking more about its magical properties. About whether it was
Probably not. I mean, yeah, from that perspective, probably not. But she still cares for it the way she would a real instrument.
It's a shame
What?
we don't have any of that magical sparkle stuff we got back in the capital.
What?
Would speed this process right along.
What do you want from me?
What was that?
I said it's a shame we don't have any of that sparkly magic stuff that we got
Oh,
back
what
in the
was that?
capital.
We were at the Mages Guild capital,
Yeah,
Oh,
at the
Tavern.
specifically the Mage's Tavern. Yeah.
where these two got crunked
Yeah,
on
funny,
sparkle
though.
nectar something,
it was
whatever.
awesome though. I need that in my life. That's what we need to do.
Make sparkle.
Invent
Frog?
sparkle crunk?
No, we need to make a bar that sells magic potions.
Sounds amazing.
And like that's our shtick. That's all we do.
In the potion bottles and everything. Cool.
And everything's sparkly
Or has dry ice in it.
or something.
Sold. Do it. Ship it.
We need a mixologist.
technically, I have a certification for that.
That's true. You do.
Anyway,
Right.
Anyway.
So you get drunk.
when he gets crunked, then
He gets drunk. So she and so she, after a moment, starts telling you a story.
okay.
And
Ed.
as a butt. But she, once upon a time, there were two sisters of the same father and different mothers. And they lived in a beautiful castle on the top of a mountain. The two sisters were friends, were the greatest of friends. They did everything they could together, even though the one sister's station was lower than the other, and it sometimes made things difficult, but neither sister cared. And even when a young man came into their lives that caught both of their hearts, it was not enough to drive them apart. And when he chose the one sister over the other, it still was not enough to end their friendship. The older sister, the legitimate sister, the heir, married the young man and traveled down the mountain. And everything was bliss and light for them for a year. Until someone attacked. They still don't know who. It was made to look as if it was a contingency from Rhiland, but it wasn't right, and anyone who had ever seen a soldier and how they work would have known that this was not how they operated. But the sister's beautiful manor was razed. Her husband was found dead at his gates, his sword broken in half. And the sister was found inside the burned house, where she had been locked in the room, next to her mandolin. Wow. The mandolin was, and she's like stroking it as she says this, shockingly untouched. The fire that should have destroyed it just changed its color. The strings were not snapped. And when the other sister picked it up and began to play it, she felt something was in it. She felt someone was still there. And so she took the mandolin and the broken sword. And she did not return to the castle on the mountain. I became apprehensive because the instrument grew warm when we approached her.
The contact, you mean?
Yes.
So you feel...
I don't know what it means, but it's why I
Perhaps she was warning you of something?
maybe...
Was it a searing warmth or a comforting warmth?
I don't know. It just grew warm.
That was a terrible story.
Yeah, it's very sad.
I'm sorry.
There's a heavy thump on your table. And Jorik's mace is what made that noise. That is a wrong we must right.
No arguments here.
I would presume that the thing that you're open to exchange for all this is who did it.
And clemency for what I will do to them.
Ah,
I imagine that second one's more important. He may not have the information that you want, but he certainly has the ability to get you pardoned for whatever you do when you find it.
So we don't know who did this.
We have a strong suspicion,
Who do we think did it?
or rather,
In the story, it only implied that we know who didn't do it.
yeah. He was a beautiful and clever young man, but his father was not well liked. His father opposed the war, rather vocally, in fact. Part of why they got married was because my father is well liked, and it was hoped that it would,
Salvage their reputation.
yes.
I agree with Drarik.
Helm will see us through to the end.
Hopefully Helm will also give us a clue in the right direction. If it was easy, Rennie would have done it already.
They'll see what Helm can do, but that's not really his forte.
That's all right. We're resourceful. And now at least she's not doing it by herself.
But I didn't know how else to explain. Yeah.
Now, to be fair, the mandolin was on your back, so comforting warmth or searing warmth, it would be very difficult to tell the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, it could have been a good thing.
Yeah.
It just,
You didn't...
it's not a thing that really happens. So it was like,
Question.
yes.
Did you feel it the first time she came to us in here?
No,
Just when we were alone with her?
right? Is that
Well,
right?
The other part, too, is I would assume it wasn't strapped to you. It was like
Well, yeah, if okay.
And also-
that's a fair point.
a lot of stuff going on. It
Yeah.
wasn't super noticeable until your senses were more
Yeah.
honed. So
When we were sitting, I had set it next to me, so I don't know.
So this is my woeful inexperience talking, but is it completely out of bounds to just consider asking her about it?
I mean, I suppose not.
what would you ask her?
If she knew anything about the tragedy of wherever that manor was. I beg your pardon, madam. I know that's a seemingly out of nowhere question, but you're well connected, and
I didn't,
have you heard of anything?
I didn't even make that connection.
I mean, it might have been a warning, but it might also have been encouragement. We'll never know unless we ask.
Yeah, I suppose.
I can do it if you're not comfortable.
If she is involved, I will make her talk.
I don't.
Trarik, that may not be necessary.
Okay.
But if it is, I really hope we don't have to do that, because this is one of our friends' contacts. Let's just cross that bridge when we come to it.
Many people talk when I ask nicely.
I have no doubt.
I am big. They like it when I ask nicely.
Well, maybe we'll catch her on our way out of town tomorrow.
I guess we'll see.
Catch you on the flip side. Okay. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and reach our second break.
Second break!
Yay! On that cheerful note. So,
Wah, wah.
for those of you on YouTube, thanks so much for joining us again here at the Cartographers Guild for D&D Live, and we'll see you next week. And as for you on Twitch, just hang out. We're gonna grab some snack food and some drinks and refresh some things, and we'll be right back. So thanks very much.